When we talk about how free enterprise brings about change, we're often thinking about innovations like the iPhone that make life easier. But free enterprise also brings social change. Economic freedom makes it possible for entrepreneurial individuals, including outsiders, to gain power and influence. That was true even for a black man years before the Civil War brought an end to slavery. I'm talking about the little-known nautical entrepreneur and civil rights activist, James Forten. James Forten was the son of freed slaves. He was born in Philadelphia in 1766, 10 years before the American colonies declared their independence. His father was a sailmaker. In July of 1776, the Revolutionary War was raging. Young James was here, outside Independence Hall, here in Philadelphia, when the Declaration of Independence was read aloud for the first time. Its call for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness forever changed his life. At 14, James signed on with an American ship to fight the British. His job was to carry gunpowder to the ship's cannons. Unfortunately, the ship and its crew were soon captured by a British vessel. The British captain, however, took a liking to Forten and offered him the chance to go to England to be educated with his son. The patriotic Forten declined, though he promised his captors not to fight in the war. Eventually released in New York, Forten walked 90 miles back home to Philadelphia. Much of this astonishing journey was made barefoot. According to one account, Forten arrived home lean and ragged, his hair falling out from malnutrition. Yet Forten would accept yet another stint at sea. When he eventually returned home, he got a job as an apprentice sailmaker with his father's old employer. The former sailor immersed himself in the craft of sailmaking. He learned everything he could from the city's leading merchant sailors and shipbuilders. He became so good that he rose to foreman and then to junior partner. When his employer retired, Forten bought his business. He built it into one of the most successful sailmakers in Philadelphia, employing both black and white workers. Forten's sails enabled ships to maneuver better and travel faster, and he became the equivalent of a multimillionaire, but he would not do business with ships involved with the slave trade. He was a leader in the fight against slavery. He helped finance the abolitionist newspaper, The Liberator, and co-founded the American Anti-Slavery Society. His home became a station on the Underground Railroad, helping escaped slaves get to freedom. Forten opposed the Back to Africa movement, which he saw as a scheme to reduce black political influence in young America. His goal was full acceptance and civil rights for his fellow black citizens. Given the times in which he lived years before the Civil War, James Forten's business success was an extraordinary achievement. That he used his amazing success to fight the evil of slavery is beyond exemplary. His life demonstrates how economic freedom has advanced the cause of liberty. James Forten was 75 years old when he died in Philadelphia in 1842. Thousands of citizens, both black and white, attended his funeral. I'm Steve Forbes.